They're all just different types of solutions, but we're mainly going to be talking about solids dissolving in liquids, and that's what we're going to go back to right now. And for that, I want to talk about factors that affect solubility, not just the rate of dissolution, but how much dissolves. So we're going to come back to figuring out whether or not a particular substance is or is not soluble in a little while, although if things went well in class today, you've already seen that. I would have jumped ahead past this and have you done this for video, and then that would be on the bottom of page 5, where it says, as I said. That should be what we got to if we got that far in class. So anyway, back to page 3. Look at reference table G. And again, I'm not trying to be a rocket science here. Can you look at any factor on this table anywhere that seems to affect solubility? If you can see anything, write it down. There is one clear factor that affects solubility. Now looking again, most of the items on table G, and I'll scroll back to table G in a second, follow a certain trend. As something goes up, solubility, and you have to fill that in, okay? So write that one sentence down. As your chosen factor increases, what happens to the solubility of most of the substances here on table G? And then there are two, actually there aren't two, there are 3. So cross out the 2, and there are 3 that don't follow that trend. List those 3. And it turns out that the 3 that don't follow that trend are gases. So gas solubility gets affected very differently. I want you to write a sentence to write down how gas is affected. And there's one other factor that affects gas solubility. I want you to think about that. Think about the gas laws. Think about the different things that you can change. It might affect how much can dissolve in a given amount of volume. And then we'll talk about the seltzer bottle tomorrow. Okay? Very good. That's the end of the second video. It's a much shorter one, but we wanted to get through some of the kind of, I talk, you write, whatever stuff. And we'll go back to some problems on top of page 5 tomorrow. And of course, we'll go over all of this stuff too. All right. Thanks. Good night.